part 3, and now it's 7-0 Pack. You can see the drive right there, 9 plays, 80 yards. Rodgers was 5 of 6. Listen to Troy Aikman.
His first objective coming into the game is trying to get his quarterback into a rhythm. And he has done that here in this first quarter. It was really before this role that the Packers have been on, and McCarthy told us, I have a championship quarterback, and I'm going to use him.
I'm going to use him. We're going to be throwing the ball is what he's saying. I show you this kickoff, not just to listen to Troy Aikman and Joe Buck tell you about how they were going to use Aaron Rodgers, but to show you that there was a flag here, which negated a 40-yard return. You'll see why I'm showing you that in a second. Wait, I got to show you that again. I can't let you miss that. I'm sorry. A little Lombardi, a little bit of Terry Bradshaw. Pittsburgh and Green Bay. See, now they're starting on the 7-yard line instead of the 40. Third possession for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm sorry, second. What is this? I don't remember what possession. He got hit as he threw. The ball therefore didn't carry. Nick Collins. He'll score for the touchdown. They'll get a penalty here for excessive celebration. We don't have to see that. All right, we'll leave him on his knees. But as I mentioned, Green Bay was opportunistic during the season. They didn't have a great defense, but did make plays like that. And there, Ben got hit. Nick Collins makes the pick. Defense scoring 7 points, obviously huge. It's a 14-0 Green Bay lead. Going to the ground in celebration. After you can't go to the ground. They had a whole debate whether you should be able to do the Tebow kneel. But anyway, but watch this as he throws it. Boom! His arm got hit there. Big play by the Packers. 14-0. It was not hit in the head, as you see there. He hit him to the shoulder. No penalty. On the next Steeler drive, it ran. Now we're in the second quarter action. 3rd and 12. There's a nice throw on a 3rd and 12. Antonio Brown was a rookie, as was Emmanuel Sanders, a rookie. They had 2 rookies that went on here. This is Sanders making the play. Nice rookie pickups for the Pittsburgh. And that's a first down. But on 3rd and 7, he had to throw short. Didn't see anybody open deeper. Dort Wallace, another speedy receiver that they had, would be able to maybe break it, and they'll have to settle for 14-3. Now, could I remind you again of what defense Aaron Rodgers is going up against here? In the last 10 years, and we're now in the 2017, we just played the 2016 season. We're watching, last year we watched a great defense, Denver win a Super Bowl. Then before that, what would be the great defense you would mention? Seattle. I would compare the Pittsburgh defense to the Seattle defense. Tough physical type team, hard-hitting. Troy Polamalu being the same type like an Earl Thomas. I'm mentioning Seattle. You should really think of Pittsburgh in the right light here defensively. Now, while that was happening, I missed an Aaron Rodgers throw. Okay, I went back and watched it. It was good coverage. Not a bad throw, just good coverage, we'll call it. So again, but you got to look at it as if he's going against a dominant defense. Like, Carolina for many years has had a rugged, tough defense. You want to call it maybe not dominant. They certainly have a dominant set of linebackers. But now with 3rd and 5 here for Aaron Rodgers on his 4th drive, he's got... on his 3rd drive, because, of course, the Pittsburgh got the ball right back after the pick 6. So 3rd drive, 4 yards on the 3rd and 5, but not enough for the first down. They'll have to punt. So finally, Pittsburgh has held.
That's a good hold for this Pittsburgh defense,
He just said they led the league in sacks, points led against them. You get it? They led the league in sacks and in points against them. That's the difference between them. They were actually better pass rush than Seattle. Seattle obviously better Legion of Boom in the secondary. Here's a 3rd and 6. And a diving catch by Randall L. Yes, Randall L. was on that. Was also over there. He's a versatile guy. He's the type of guy that answered a trivia question. He threw a touchdown pass in Super Bowl 40. He got a 2-point conversion. He's going to get a 2-point conversion in this game. Not many people have done that. Yeah, you got to see an extra play there. A 2nd and 11 as they just crossing the 50, and I told you they were opportunistic. And Bush, not President Bush, he was in the crowd we showed before, but we have another interception. They were 2nd in the league in interceptions. Buck said before they had 24 in here, and here Ben Roethlisberger. Let's see if it's a. No, he's got to see that bad throw by Ben. That's a dangerous throw. It's into a crowd on a 2nd and 11, and that's I'm gonna count that against Ben for this game. Nice play by the Packer defense. Starting good field position, little wide receiver screen for 5. Dom Capers said. And Dom Capers has gotten a couple of turnovers here. Green 18, 2nd and 7. There's Jordy Nelson. Now he has 18. 3.5 remaining in the second quarter. 14-3 Green Bay at this point. Green Bay driving. Green 18. He said Green 18 back then. Got a little run. Hey, how about that? There's a run that got 12 yards. I call those wasted runs by Green Bay. There's 12 right there. At the 21 now. Next play, Green 18. Almost he tries to draw him. Aaron Rodgers staple. Whoa. Touchdown. Greg Jennings. He got slammed by Palomalo. Watch how he thread the needle here, Mr. Rodgers. First of all, watch. Did they do an excessive celebration again? Oh, he went down to the ground. They may have to throw a penalty marker. I think they allowed for prayer. I'm not sure. Let's see this throw. Check this throw out. The guy was coming through there. That had to be right in there. Check that out again. I like the way that guy went. Let's show that. Here, watch this guy go flying by. Ooh, that's my finger. Whoa. He had to get it over that guy who was coming across. Couldn't get a hand on it. Touchdown, 21-3. Well, obviously, they'd like to get some points before the half here with 2:18 remaining. First play of the next drive. Antoine Randall L. All the way to the 40. Just want to show you that Shields was hurt on that play. I don't know if you just caught that. They showed him being taken into the locker room. And now on the next play, Ben's going to go for it all here. Not going to blame him. With good coverage by the great Charles Woodson. And he hurt his shoulder there, and he was out for the rest of the game. If you remember, separated shoulder. So the Green Bay was going down one by one. Donald Driver was taken out before. He didn't really return. We are talking Green Bay had already been hurt. It was well documented how many injuries they had in this run. And they had a bunch right during this game itself. 3rd and 10. Minute 49. Steelers desperately looking for some points here before the half. Caught. Hines Ward. 2nd and 9. Pumps. Got Ward. 1st and goal. With a minute left. So they rush up to the line. They don't call timeout. 1st and goal. 21-3. Ben, as he usually can do, he can move a little and throw a little, and the catch by Hines Ward. Who was the Super Bowl MVP of Super Bowl 40? And we got a game. It's 21-10. Okay, now 39 seconds left. They did score pretty fast, so there's one timeout. So plenty of time for Aaron Rodgers here. They'll start at their 20.
Green Bay could run out the clock if they.
Now Pittsburgh has no timeouts left.
By just taking a knee.
Look at this. A handoff. What do you mean taking a knee? What did Joe Buck? What are you talking about? This is the great Aaron Rodgers. And they're going to go into the locker room and give up 39 seconds. See, McCarthy has been, through his years, has been too conservative. Here's an example right there. In the championship game against Seattle, where Seattle went to the Super Bowl, the game where, the onside kick. Earlier in the game, they had 2 4th and goals within the one, and he kicked field goals in that game. So anyway, too conservative with your great Aaron Rodgers. You got to try to get some points there. But they got the 11-point lead. I know they don't want to give up that 11-point lead. The last thing they want is a turnover there, and after having a lead the whole half, go blow make it 21-17. But again, you can't play like that. You can't play conservative. You have a Hall of Fame quarterback. He said he was going to use him, right? You got 39 seconds to use him right there.